Welcome back to the Bruins Recap Show. Don't call it a comeback, but I'm back on YouTube. It's been a long time coming due to some unforeseen circumstances, but irregardless of that, I am here to talk about the Boston Bruins, who are in the Stanley Cup Playoffs yet again. Even though they limped themselves into the playoffs, they're back, and they got a tough matchup in the Toronto Maple Leafs, who finished third in the Atlantic Division. Boston, of course, finishing second. They get the home field. They get the home ice advantage during the playoffs for at least for this round. Depending on what Tampa Bay does, they might get in the second round too. So yeah, playoff hockey. It's a glorious thing. Let's hear it on the Bruins Recap Show. We start things off in the first period as we always do. It is Freddie Andersen for the Maple Leafs, and it's 2U's, 2K's, Tuukka Rask for Boston. And Boston will start the scoring early on the power play, no less, as it's Brad Marchand. A beautiful little play there, gets the goal. But Toronto will tie it up in the first. It's a great individual effort by Hyman as he beats two Bruins defensemen and Tuukka Rask. The speed of Toronto, well documented as something that the Bruins need to kind of contain or make sure that they keep in check. We go to the second period, and it is David Backes again on the power play. Boston 2 for 2 on the power play early in this one. A nice little dish across the goal mount into the skates of Backes, skate to stick, and he roofs it over Freddie Andersen, making it 2-1. Towards the end of the second period, it's David Pastrnak, and it's a filthy dish full of it from Brad Marchand over to Pasta with a beautiful snipe wrister under the bar and over the shoulder, making it 3-1, and the Bruins will never look back as they will get goals. A beautiful knockdown tip-in by Sean Corrali, and then another goal from David Krejci from no angle in the third period, respectively. Boston wipes the floor with the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first game of the first round, make it 5-1. 3 wasn't enough. They needed 5. Boston all over Toronto. Not a lot of negative things that you could say about this one. Maybe that first Toronto goal, but just that was a great individual effort from Toronto. You got to give them that. So we'll take it quickly to the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3, 2U's, 2K's, 2 big win. Technically, it would have been 2 big points, but a big win nonetheless for Tuukka Rask. He looked really, really sharp. Didn't have to make a huge amount of saves because Boston defensively was very, very strong. So add the Boston defense as your 3rd star as well, because Tuukka Rask looked very good, only allowing that 1 goal. Star number 2, and this is a toss-up. It could have gone either way. David Pastrnak, give him a goal, I believe 2 assists as well. Just a lot of great effort from the Boston top line and the power play. As your second or your 1st star of the game, Brad Marchand, how could you go wrong? Again, a goal, 2 assists. He looked good, as he should. He is your goal scorer. He's your go-to guy. He's the guy you need to step up into the playoffs. And he started with a big way as Boston starts out with a big win. We will see you again. Game 2 of the first round. Boston, Toronto. It is Saturday night. It is on NBC. It is nationally televised on the Bruins Recap Show. We'll see you then. 8 o'clock.